Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin with Elliott Wave Theory. If you want to educate yourself and support me, you can take a look at Patreon, where you can find Elliott Wave Basics course, access to weekly live streams, and extra content overall. Thank you for your support. Let's get into the analysis next. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, again, we've still had this same idea where we have had this as a 1-2 or AB, and then looking for up higher. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the highs of around 23.3k, which would be the end of a third wave or the end of a C wave. So at that point again, we are still within this same range. Why I do prefer the third wave over C wave is just based on the extensions that we had previously up into these highs. Again, we've already gotten almost to the 2.618, which definitely fits a third wave than anything else. Now, let's take a look at this mess that we've had. On the previous video, we were talking about this structure over here, so let's get back into that. One of the scenarios that I presented was this expanded flat, where we had 3 ways into A, 3 ways into B, B getting to the expanded B pocket, and then we would be looking for C wave lower. If we are zooming out a bit, generally the wave 4s of higher degrees should take a bit more time than the previous or lower degree waves. So in this scenario, this wave 4. Again, this has already been accomplished, and now we would be looking for a downfall lower overall. Again, 23.6 retracements of that third wave would be one of the targets here that we would have for this count. At the moment, that would be sitting close-ish to the 2-to-1 extension of this A wave pivoted again from B wave to that C wave. It would be kind of extended, as this would be thought to be a diagonal. Why? Again, because we were thinking that this was again a 3-way structure like so, 3 ways here, and then again downwards. If you watched the last video, we were looking into this exact situation where I was saying that we would have 3 ways here, 3 ways up, and then downwards. Again, why? Just based on these structures that we were having here. So again, that is one scenario, a diagonal down into the lows. Then the next scenario that I was talking about, I did not label it in, but we were talking about it because again, we were talking about, I guess that is enough. If you're just scrolling through the videos, the loss is on you, I guess. But if you don't find that information valuable that I'm talking about, then I guess that's on you. But yeah, in any case, expanded structure where this would be an X wave instead, where we could have this as 3, 3, and then 3. Target wise, where I would be looking for is these areas. These are again the targets for the sub-minute count. So if we are looking at some targets here for the micro count, we can be seeing this. And something that I don't really like is that none of these are really fitting together. Generally, when we want to be seeing a target, we would be seeing at least 2 fibs. One of these lower degrees, the second, which would be part of these higher degrees, and of course the lowest degree here as well, where we would be looking for that. The only one that we can see fitting very well together is here, 1.382 extension of this move here, and that would be beyond 2-to-1 extension. That is generally something that we don't really see on WXYs. I generally don't want it to go beyond 1.618 at this point. I don't really have an option other than this one if we are going to be creating a 3-way structure here. It to come back here, 21.7 to 21.65-ish. That would be also having a support of these previous tops here, around here, same area. And this is something that I would definitely be looking out for a pivot. So again, if you're not on a short, it might be a bit too late. Maybe you could be catching a retrace here, or a bit lower, a retrace, and could be looking for longs here. That's the plan anyway. A third one is again part of the WXY, where the wave Y could be a triangle. Again, we have not taken out these lows yet, so this can still turn into a triangle. In here, these trend lines are just guidelines basically. At the moment, generally, when we are drawing trend lines around the triangles, we are combining the B and D and A and C, and neither C or D has been formed yet. So these are just baseline trend lines that are pivots from previous structure highs. So again, they don't really hold too much value, but again, this whole thing would be invalidated if we take out this low here or this high. So both of those are invalidations. At the moment, we are pretty much on the middle point of this whole triangle, so there's definitely no trades to be had. If we are coming down in three waves, and we are closer here, we could be taking a long setup upwards towards that potential D wave. But again, as I mentioned, there are again multiple different counts you can be playing, and I would like the shorts at the moment still to be better, because again, those are the ones that are giving us multiple different counts as possibilities. Shorts are favoring the flat scenario downside, shorts are favoring the wave Y or the WXY scenario downwards, and then the triangle downwards still to the C. However, again, there could be some choppiness around here still to be had. But those are the three counts that I'm currently looking at on this very sideways structure. Again, there are of course other levels that you could be looking at, dailies, weeklies. A weekly here is 21.82, but it's not really close to the 236 here either. So again, not quite sure. We're still battling with the point of control of this whole range at the moment, and there's definitely some support and resistances here during these moves, but I don't see too much confidence on those at the moment. So maybe this structure here, value area low, and that previous daily here, maybe that's a one that could be looked at. But I think that is going to do it for this video. Again, if you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and hope to see you on the next video. Bye bye.